Hey everyone, it's Dave here from Bandit Badgers. Wow, look, it's finally arrived. This is BARDSUNG, Legend of the Ancient Forge. And I am so happy it's here. This was from Steamforge Games, steamforge.com. This was their Kickstarter last year. That was 2021. It's now March 2022. And my Kickstarter copy has finally arrived. Now, I couldn't save this for the unboxing. Okay, it turned up I think on the Friday, so I've spent the whole weekend unboxing it just for myself. And we've been learning the tutorial. I've been playing this with my little boy who's 7, and my wife, because we're all at home. So we've all been playing this, and it is so damn good. You will not believe how good this really is. It is so fucking cool. It is unbelievable. Now, as usual, if you're familiar with our what's in the box kind of unboxings, you will see that over here on the right hand side of your screen, there will be various pictures from concept art and pictures of the minis and the box setups and things like that. But this is, so check those out. This is the main core box. Now that's what this video is about. I'm going to do other videos on all the Kickstarter extra bits and pieces that I managed to get hold of. I went all in. That means this is several £100 worth of stuff, and I couldn't be happier. I've just been smiling all weekend since I've got this. I've been playing this. It is big. This is heavy, man. This box. This box is so beautifully done. The artwork is incredible. It might be the same artist or similar artist to what Steamforge use. If you didn't know, they create Epic Encounters as well, which is a different box set series, much smaller than this. But it's very, very similar artwork. In fact, one of the characters inside the adventures is from Epic Encounters. Now, it's hard to kind of give you an approximation of what this is. This is big, okay? If you've played Gloomhaven, it's on par with Gloomhaven. It's not quite as big, and it's not quite as heavy, but it's there, okay? Just trust me, it's there. You will not be let down with this. Now, this particular set, this is my Kickstarter. Now, the retail version of this box will be available from game stores, from steamforge.com directly, your friendly local game store, probably people like that, from April. Okay, now their pre-orders may already be up. This is, as I'm filming this is mid-March 2022. So do go check that out. You will not be disappointed. But what I'm going to show you is what's inside, obviously, because it's an unboxing. But this isn't a first look unboxing. I have already had a go. I've already been taking things apart and looking at things. And things are already unwrapped. But I'm going to show you anyway, okay? Now, to show you how kind of big this box is, it's a really big, strong, sturdy box. It's heavy. Let's spin this around so you can kind of get a good idea. Okay, it's a lovely box. Really, really nice. It's going to look epic on your shelves. I'm going to keep saying epic quite a lot. Not just because they make Epic Encounters, which you can also check out on our channel, by the way. But, I mean, look at this. The bottom of the box says it all. Now, this is just the core box. And I've got many, many more editions. But look at this thing. Doesn't this look cool? This demon thing. This is a greater demon, it says. It's on a 120mm base. Now, I'm going to zoom in a bit. I just wanted to give you the full kind of look on this. It's everything about this is well made. I'm going to say most. I think pretty much all of the stuff that I've received from Steamforge Games, which I've purchased over the past few years, have been great. Each product in their own right has been great. And it's kind of all of their learnings, everything they've done about making adventures and minis and storytelling have all been crafted into this one gigantic loving box. So I'm going to talk you through it. I don't know how long this video is going to take. It may take a while, but bear with me. Let's go on an adventure together. Here we go. So, now I do apologise. This is so big, it's taken up a lot of my desk. So I'm going to kind of shuffle things around for you. Now, if you can't see that, let's kind of zoom in a little so you get a good idea of what it's all about. I may hit the microphone. We're just gonna hope for the best. So here we are, BARDSUNG, Legend of the Ancient Forge. In a world where we're being sung of by bards as a mark of a true hero, you begin with a single tile. That's not going to work properly, is it? Let's try and zoom out a little bit. Zoom back in. There we go. With a single tile. Whoop, it just zoomed out again. No, come on. There you go. Am I going to get in frame? Oh, we're going to mess around with this bit a little bit now. Let's try that. There we go. With a single tile, a destination, and the desire to become songworthy. What unfolds is a labyrinthine dungeon of your creation, filled with dangerous enemies, wandering monsters, challenging combat, puzzles, and valuable treasure. Inspired by dungeon crawlers, role-playing games, and choose-your-own-adventure classics, BARDSUNG is a cooperative dungeon explorer that combines the best of all three to create a powerful new experience. Now, I'm just going to bite in here. If you picked up the new Hasbro version of Hero Forge, that was wicked. That was great. This builds on that. And if you've picked up any of the WizKids board games where you put different tiles down as you kind of explore, this picks up on that as well. It's got a lot of in it and a lot of originality. So why I'm comparing it to other games, that's all it is, just a comparison. There's a lot of stuff in here. So from choosing your path through the forge to choosing your hero's path to greatness, the decisions you make and directions you take will inform and evolve your story. Step into a branching 50-plus hour fantasy campaign, lush with narrative from the legendary Rihanna Pratchett, with multiple potential paths through the depths and card decks that evolve based on your decisions. You can always return to take a different route. The Ancient Forge is a warren of secrets waiting to be discovered, and your legend is just beginning. Inspire the songs, live your legend, become BARDSUNG. Now, let's have a look at some of the minis. Now, this is just on the back of the box, but all of these minis are in this. This is the core unit. Let's try and get in there so you can actually read. There we go. So you can read some of these. But look at these. So this is the Hobgoblins. We got 6 Brigands. And if you didn't already know, Steamforged makes some really detailed minis. You'll see some of them on the right-hand side of your screen. Incredibly detailed. I'm so looking forward to painting these. I've never wanted to paint anything more. I think we do a lot of WizKid stuff, and we're just kind of getting into miniatures with our brush off series. But these just look amazing, and so do Epic Encounters. But that's a journey for another day. You get 3 of these raiders, you get 2 of these reavers, you get a butcher, you get 2 brutes, and you get an ogre. Now the ogre, this one here, you'll see him. He'll pop up on the right hand side. Incredibly detailed, just absolutely amazing. Now we have the slaughter beast. We've got the shaman, berserkers. These are more they're not quite orcs, but something similar. 3 hunters and 1 chief. Or maybe they just are orcs and this is very, very furry. We've got the Duergar, we've got miners, 4 executioners, which looks amazing. The King's Guard. We've got one of these on the pictures on the right hand side. Keep your eye out. 3 snipers, 2 arcanists, 1 king. Oh, that's so cool. Now we also got, if you've been watching our Scarlet Citadel series, Gelatinous Cube. He's so cute, this little one. We've got a hook horror. Such a classic. But look, these are kind of relative in terms of size as well. Not just in terms of their size here. He's quite a large hook horror. We've got a Reaper. That looks amazing. We got 4 of these shadows. That is just amazing. I love this kind of view of the shadows. Absolutely brilliant. We've got 4 elementals. They're earth elementals. I'm going to run out of camera space. Here we go. We got 1 Etting, which again is such a cool looking mini. And I'm going to show you some of the minis when we open up the box. And we've got a crone. A crone you can see on the right hand side of your screen right now. I mean, look at that. How horrible is that? Now, some of the other bits and pieces we got. Classic giant spiders. You know I hate spiders. We've got an Etikap. We've got a Crix. What else we got? We got a giant rat. We got a Ferrous Maw. We got a Sepid. We got a Crimson Hook. And on top of all that, we have these. I mean, look at him. Isn't he mean? He's a greater demon. Right, so let's have a look at some of this. Wow, okay, so this is what you kind of get. It's so big. I'm actually hugging the box just to get this on camera. So 68 highly detailed plastic miniatures inside. This is the core box. 68 miniatures. Wow. 32 different enemy models. A gigantic demon. It's on 120 millimeter base. There are 5 unique heroes. Those are the yellow ones. I'll show you those in a sec. Over 900 cards. A full set of RPG dice. You get 10 dice. So it ranges from D20s, D60s, D4s, whatever. They're all there. It's a nice set of black and white dice. Really nice set. And 20 combinable dungeon tiles. Now, they're they're in cardboard. Fairly thick cardboard. They're double-sided and they help tell you the story. But again, I'll show you some sort of thing in the adventure book. The adventure book is packed solid full of good stuff. The card decks evolve based on your choices, changing your experience each time you play. Discover multiple endings and uncover the true story. Classless path system. Build the hero you want your way from 5 unique skill paths. Includes a solo play mode. The immersion of role-playing games meets the elegance of board game mechanics and an epic 50+ hour campaign. And here is your greater demon. I mean, wow. He's literally just crawling out of a hell pit, look. Look at that. He's still shackled. You might have a chance. I don't think you have a chance. Look, it's breaking. You're not going to have a chance with that. There he is. 120 millimeter base. A greater demon. Now, here are the heroes. And I was blown away by the quality of it. Oh, there's some extra details there. You go 60 times 90 minutes, age 14 plus. My boy's 7, and he's picked this up, no problem. And 1 to 4 players. It says 1 to 4 players. I'd imagine you've got 5 heroes. Maybe it works with full 5. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Stoneheart. She looks incredible. Look at that. A hammer and an axe. The Dawn Guard. Now I was playing the Dawn Guard. The Dawn Guard is a female orc. As far as I got, really. We did the combat tutorial and I've been doing the adventure exploration tutorial. I'm still not into the main game yet. We are literally learning this as we go. The Light Weaver. It's some kind of elf. Long range magic weapons. So a staff that kind of shoots arcane bolts. We have the Night Feather. So good. And look, we've got a turtle. Or a turtle. A wild shell. He's good. He is so good. And all of these are different classes, but this isn't D&D. This isn't Pathfinder. This isn't D&D 5e. This is something a lot more special and unique. So, while I raise that out of the way, that is the back. We've spent all this time, and that's just on the outside of the box. So, I'm going to try. You may hear things moving around. That's because I've opened a lot of stuff on the inside. So I have no idea what mess I've now created on the inside. Again, gorgeous artwork. You know, everyone who watches our channel will know I'm a big fan of artwork. My day job is I'm a designer, so I love seeing good artwork. Now, the lid is off. Okay, it is a normal lid. It's fairly strong, which is good to see, because you want something really strong if you're going to use this. And you're greeted. Everything's falling over now. You're greeted when you open the box with this, okay? This is all kind of all wrapped up, it's all gorgeous and nice. And it says, inspire the songs, live your legend, become BARDSUNG. And this is just a bit of paper in there. You flip it over, and this is a reference sheet to the tiles. So you get various kind of tile shapes in the box. You get a kind of quick, simple key. These are the zones, dedicated by the line. So this has 3 zones. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zones. There you go. You get the idea. Okay, so that's a good reference material for that. I've got nowhere to put this, so let's work something out. There you go. Let's put it on the floor. Now, inside you will also find 2 books. This
is the rulebook, and we're going to look at these a bit individually. This is going to be a fairly big unboxing, but this is about 45 pages. Okay, that is the rulebook. Let's kind of bring that up a bit more. So let's just get started. Now, although it's 45 pages, it's very, very simple to read, very, very easy to pick up. If you're a fan of, you get these card-based systems, so you don't have a player who plays the baddies. You could still do it that way, but it's just kind of giving you the basic information, how to make a turn. Most of this you're going to probably pick up or recognize from other board games. If you're brand new to this kind of board game, trust me, it's really, really easy to pick up. You just kind of put an hour or so aside, have a read through, get the pieces out in front of you, and away you go. And it has a breakdown, so you get the kind of story intro, a bit more about are you ready, all the credits, fantastic job team, gigantic thumbs up from me. Richard, one of the writers in here is Richard August. Hi Richard. We've also already done an interview with him about Epic Encounters, because he writes that as well, and he was involved in this, and so this is it really is great. So here's a contents page. You can see it's quite involved. Here's a breakdown of all the contents of what's here. So these are just the miniature components. Again, we've already seen that on the back of the box, but you get this handy breakdown. Here you have a breakdown of all the different card types. There are 900 cards? All the different card types that you need to play the game. You get cardboard tokens as well to punch out and keep. To use those, this is a board game, so you need those different elements. Now, because I was a Kickstarter backer, it means that some of these, as part of their stretch goal, were actually turned into 3D objects, 3D printed objects. So I will show you those in other videos, but I'm really looking forward to replacing some of the cardboard tokens with these plastic tokens. You can see some of the bits poking out. This is just an example of the two books you get. Bunch of dice. They're simple black and white dice. Let's try and zoom in a little bit more for you. There we go. More tokens. Now, again, this is the board. Okay, the board has two sides, so you can flip it over, and this is the adventure or exploration zone, and then you have an arena zone. Now, because I was a backer, and these items may still be available as part of additional accessories or at a later date, I got a neoprene matte version, which on my gaming table looks gorgeous. I say gaming table, it's a dining table, and I got a gaming mat over the top. I don't have anything like wormwood or anything like that, so just put that out there. All different tokens again. Here's some of the map tiles. Obviously, they're not to scale, and some of the doors. Now, some of the doors you do get as printed objects, and it just takes you through. It's a very, very simple document. It's a book to break down who the heroes are, the kind of story, how you get started. You get your own kind of character sheet system. And I'll show you that. I'll show you the actual physical version, but you get a character sheet version system that we can slot the cards in, you can slot the tokens in, and away you go. Card breakdown. Lovely, lovely, lovelies. Loads of gorgeous artwork, loads of keys, and then you get that's the combat tutorial. Then you get the exploration tutorial, which I'm currently learning. Really, really nicely done. Just slot the tiles together and away you go. And then you get extra bits like firewood and healing potions, and that's just as the game evolves. You can get like +1 weapons. If you're a fan of fantasy games, role-playing games, you get +1 weapons. To power up your weapon, so this would be a basic mace, for example, you can plug in various gems. So this gem gives you a +1 to damage rolls. You plug it in, away you go. So all you do is put the card behind it. Now that mace has +1 to damage. It's really easy. And then you can have different slots. So this diamond represents how many gems you can have in this weapon. So this weapon can have one magic item slot. It's really cool. And then you've got other ways of doing it. You can have runes as well. Magical runes which give you enhancements. There is just so much to this game. It's not an overly complicated game, but you're gonna love it. Again, look at this artwork. Fantastic. There's the arena map, so you can see this kind of stone layout. Again, I haven't got to that. You've got boss encounters. Haven't got to that yet. Still in the tutorial. But absolutely amazing. So that's book 1. Okay, that's the rule book. Then you also have the adventure book. Now, I know you can see these. Now, this is a bit of a mess because when they turn up, this is all on like big sheets of cardboard. You only have to punch them out. Now, I haven't yet tidied these up, so bear with me. I've been taking these out when I can. Day job and family life and all that stuff has to come first. But when I get a quick 5 minutes, I quickly dig out these tiles, I put them together, grab some minis, and then I'm back into the rules. And I'm learning the system. So bear with me, I will get you to those. Now this is the adventure book. Now the adventure book is pretty cool. I'm just trying to angle this properly so you can see better. Now this adventure book is thick. Now I'm not going to show you all. I'm just going to say that how many pages? Does it have pages? Yeah, there we go. About 180 pages. Okay, of adventure. They mention it's 50 plus hours. I don't think they're lying on that one. It could probably well be more, but it's broken down. Everything you need is broken down for how you do it, how to scale the adventure. Fantastic artwork again. How you use your board, how you set it up. What? Oh, man, I hate spiders. I love the artwork, but I hate spiders. And these are your maps. The game maps are like this, and you can follow where they're going. You've got keys to like. Sometimes it's only one direction, and you've got secret doors and secret passages. It is amazing, and I love how they've put it together. I'm going to quickly. I'm not going to go through page by page. Let's just quickly show. Oh look! There you go. There's a greater demon fight. There's a boss fight. Here is an example of a map. It's great. Look, love all this. Absolutely amazing. I love the fact it's not like a straightforward map. Absolutely love that. Look at that. And each of these are named components. Even the runes mean something as well. Are all named components about the narration. So you don't just kind of put the map tiles together and off you go and just fight whatever it comes up with. There's a story element to it as well. There's also an app. Now we may cover the app. We will cover the app in a separate video. So if you're interested in the storyteller, the foreteller app, do let me know. But let us know in the comments below or answers on a postcard. But that's a big book. It's a huge book. Okay. All of that is real content. It's so good. Now these are the tiles. I'm not going to show you all the tiles. They all come in different shapes and sizes. Fantastic artwork on all of them. And you can kind of see they're not squares. They're not hexes or 1-inch squares. They're zones. So zones are clearly defined by these lines. So you can see there's a zone here. There's a zone here. And there's a zone here. So you could have 3 minis, 1 on each. Okay? Everything is clearly defined. Zone, zone, zone. And even this is a zone. That's a zone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's loads of stuff. And they're double-sided. And they are so detailed. I think I would like to see... Like, this is a big campaign box. And I'm a big fan of Steamforged anyway, so I might be biased. I've purchased quite a few of their epic encounters, which I absolutely love. And the epic encounters is kind of like one shot in the box. If you don't believe me, go check out our unboxings of epic encounters and our campaigns. But this is a campaign. This isn't like I'm going to go raid the orc village and then kill the boss. This is a whole entire adventure and story as much as you like any campaign. This has a story to be told, ups and downs for your characters. Your characters can develop and go up in level as well as find treasure and weapons. There is so much to seek out and find. I love the colouring on these. It's like they give a glow. It really does. If it's like almost there's so much depth to these. It's incredible. I'm going silent because I'm just so in awe of their talent that they can do. There's no particular right way around, but the game tells you what pieces you need and how they will connect. Okay, so you get a ton of those. You actually get 20. It's a ton. They're thick. There you go. Thick cardboard. If you know of things like the D&D dungeon tiles, those kind of big boxes you get, this is exactly the same as those, apart from the different shapes. Then again, I suppose the D&D ones are different shapes as well. See, there you go. So really, really nice to see. Highly, highly detailed. Now you can start to see, just put this down there, you can start to see what else is in here. And when I opened this box, I was not, hello, you can see my reflection. When I opened this box, I was not disappointed. There is so much going on here. It is incredible. Okay, I'll show you bits and pieces, but just how everything is neatly packed in. They use gamer trays, and I don't know. I've never seen gamer trays before. What I would like to see is that how I'm supposed to put these in. But anyway, let's have a look. They actually give you these. So these, it's because I've started playing with these. That's why they're pre-filled. Okay, but these are your character sheets. These would normally just be all on the cardboard things, and you've got to pop them out. But these are your character sheets, which keeps everything in one place for you. It's really nice, great system. So what you do is, if you're in mid-game, you're on episode 5 of 20 or whatever the campaigns are, you can just pop off the cover and you're in. And you get, this is called the initiative card. Here's your strength, dexterity, wisdom, intelligence, constitution, charisma. So, it's kind of like the 5e system, kind of like a standard role-playing game. But it's lovely to have this. This is by Gamer Trays. I'd be really interested to see what else they do, because I think this is amazing. And they look how good they look. There's Night Feather. I'm going to pick up a bit of reflection now. And I'll show you more of this in detail. We'll probably do some other videos about the characters and stuff, because there is more. Look, this one has a few extra bits. And there's the Dawn Guard. So I love how that is. And they literally just slot back in to the same area. So putting everything back in the box isn't a chore. You get these things. So again, look. So these are some of the cardboard tokens. Nice little system. Very, very clean and easy to keep. But, they've already got some areas to put them in. It's shaped as well. So it fits in perfectly. Look, you've got 2 of these. So these are, obviously, they're empty when you open up the box. Again, all these come on big sheets of cardboard. You pop them all out. Have a cup of tea while you're doing it. Pop them all out. And then they slot in. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right. Then we've got 2 levels of minis. Now let's have a look at the minis. Let's have a look at the good stuff. I apologise for the noise. Here we go. Let's have a look at the heroes. Let's get right in. Here we go. Look at the detail. So this is Wild Shell. You can even see almost like the hexagons on the back there. He's got starfish attached to him. He's got some barnacles. Now I think, from reading his card, he's some kind of necromancer, but a good guy. He can summon ghosts or some. Again, and you can see him on the right hand side of the screen. I'm just guessing at this point because I haven't read enough about him, but he looks amazing. Night Feather. Great artwork, great detail, tons and tons of detail on this. I'm just going to pull this one out. There we go. This is Lightweaver. Now look at that. The stances, the positions. Again, this is really, really deep. Okay. Incredibly detailed. I'm gonna enjoy painting. I am gonna paint these. I'm gonna enjoy painting these. So those are your heroes. You have your heroes are yellow. All the baddies are grey. Now this is just the trays, as you can see. they put them in. But let's take one of these out. Look at him. Look at the detail on him. Giant sword. Look, he's got studs on his feet. Look, that's what the detail is. Heavily armored. He's got a skull hanging off his belt. So good. So you get a ton of these. This is the creepy one. He's got a skull on his kneecap. Look, like a knee. Oh no, he's got his dagger. He's hiding his dagger behind him. Look. Oh. So tons and tons of minis. They are incredible. And I love this. Look, it's all branded. BARDSUNG. It all fits. So it's meant to be, meant to be kept safe in the box. We have some more. Now there are some empty slots. Now I'm assuming those are for cardboard pieces. Now this is where it comes back to Gamer Trays. Gamer Trays have designed this core box, and I would love to know what goes in there. They're not shaped for minis, so they are shaped for tokens. But me just being OCD, would love to know which tokens go in there, because these are two different sizes. So I would love to know. You probably just put anything I want in there. But just for my OCD satisfaction, I would love to know what they thought should go in there. So you get, again, this is definitely one of my favourites. This is, let's see if I can dig one out. This is the Shadow. Look at that. Incredible. Spooky as hell. Look at that. Just that face. Look at that. Ooh. Horrible. In a beautiful way. Oh, here's the crone. The crone, we do have the artwork for. You would have seen this on the right hand side. It's like it doesn't have a jaw. It's just got the tongue hanging out. Holding a skull in the hand. It's got this chained up magical book. Hair is flowing. Absolutely got that. These bits of broken pillar that she's standing on or floating across. Absolutely disgusting. But what an incredible mini. Got some elementals. So you get multiples of everything, because you never just want the one. You do get one on some of them. So we've got those. Then you get even more. This box just goes on and keeps on delivering. So we get, it's me again. Hello. We get more of the cards. There we go. Let's get me out of the face. You get little size cards and you get big size cards. Okay, so normal size cards, kind of playing card size, and then you get these little ones. Little ones are mostly equipment and other bits and pieces, as what we're kind of learning at the moment. Okay, so they, things level up. For example, that's a level 2 sun shield. That's a level 3 sun shield. So you can upgrade your weapons. Is packed. I haven't unwrapped everything because I'm doing the tutorial, but we'll come back to the cards. So these are the Greater Demon's wings, as you can see. There we go. You can start to think how big this thing is. You get a stack of dice. Okay, standard dice. For the Kickstarter, I got extra dice. Again, I'll show you those in a separate video. And I've just been keeping them kind of in here somehow. Keeps them out the way. I've got a freezer bag of all the other bits that I've cut out. Okay, these are all my other tokens. I've just kind of shoved them in a freezer bag and got them out of the way. Now, so he has his own compartment. So if you can see that, the whole base. So this is the plastic gamer trays. You can see that every mini has a home. Okay. Now let's have a look at this. Here he is. I mean, you've got 2 hands just to hold him. Look at that. The detail is absolutely incredible. He's fairly heavy. He's got a proper like paperweight to him. I think. Look at his toes. Not that I've got a thing for toes, but even the detail on the toes. I mean, detail is everywhere. I love how he's holding this chain. This chain is manacled to this stone bit down here, but you can see, look, even in the artwork, one of the chain segments was broken, the links, and so is this one. I'm trying. Look, you can see the. I can't even find it. Look, there's the veins on his arm, sinews in his muscles. Look at that. Spikes. They're rounded, but they're big. And you can see the segments here, that's for his wings. So you plug the wings in, and away you go. But I think once this is, once I've painted this, that will be sitting on my desk. I'll use it as a paperweight. Now at the bottom of the base is the Steamforged Games logo. Sorry, I was doing two different things there. But yeah, so there you go. He goes back into his home. Now you've probably been looking at what this compass is because you can see it. Let's show you. Now, this is the game board. I mean, look, there's still so much more in this box. And I'm only halfway in. You've got all your cards. Again, you've got, so you can see them. There are places to put them, okay? I'm a sucker for elastic bands. This is your tutorial pack. So some of this is already out because it's decked into the character slots. But look, see, that's a good size, okay? Look, these are the bad guys. Like bosses and minions. And they just slot in, keeps everything nice and tidy. Here's some of your map. Here's some of the map tokens. Here's something else. Second wind. I think if you're playing for solo, there was something I read about second wind. If you're playing the solo game, so you get an extra. You get 2 attacks anyway. So the game mechanic system is brilliant, but you get 2 attacks. Don't know what these are. I'm assuming items maybe. I don't know what everything is. More of the same. Bigger stack. So again, look, you saw these. These were the bad guys. Look, it's double the size. These are all playing card size. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovelies. Yeah, even bigger one. And even it's the same, but more. There you go. This is the board. Now I haven't unwrapped it because I haven't needed it because I've been using my neoprene mat. So I haven't yet. But you can see, there you go, that's how thick it is. It is thick. This thing is solid. Okay? It's a lovely, well, obviously you can't see much because you've got reflection, but it's a lovely effect. You kind of get this like old writer's desk, and then this thing is on here. See, the texture is fake. It's part of the print. That doesn't do anything. But it allows you, actually part of the compass and pointing north is part of the game mechanic. That's just kind of how you determine. So you have initiative cards of who goes first, but then you rotate around. Okay. So that is the game board. Then you got even more hidden below. Look, we got some more cards hiding down here. So these ones I've already been using. These are tutorials. So you have a set of cards for all the characters, like basic starting equipment. You got armor and weapons, so really nice to see. Over here, we got some extra padding because it's just trying to keep the weight off some of the minis. It already fits in, so the segment is there. Boom, just keeps it nice and tidy. What we got here? We got this is the Ettercap. Again, look. Plastic base, standard. He's already stuck to it, but you could paint that, decorate that.
You can see just as the light. Oh, I'm picking that up. So there's the etiquette from this book, from this game. These are I haven't got my pointy stick, but these are egg sacs, and eticaps are kind of like weird spidery monsters. If you didn't know what an etiquette was, and if you're scared of spiders like me, this will freak you out. But when the egg sacs burst, the spiders come out. Ooh. And they don't eat this, they come after you. These like giant hand-sized spiders. But yeah, it's a nasty creature. What have we got here? Oh, this is this spider rider. Why am I picking up all the spiders? Look at that. An absolute fantastic mini. I can see we got there's a hook horror. You will not be disappointed by these miniatures. And again, just because they're in this box, you know, you're going to want to play the game, but you can also use these in D&D and Pathfinder games, in any fantasy role playing you want to use, just use them. Fairly sharp. Here's your brick. Again, detail. These things flow through. Now this is my favourite. I want a giant one of these. This is your Gelatinous Cube. It's kind of like it has eyes and a mouth. It is fantastic. I don't know if you can see that on the top. There you go. There's a skeleton just in the top of him. And here, again, you're not going to be able to see that well. But just crawling out is a head and arm of some poor adventurer. There he is, trying to crawl out. There's a sword, trying to crawl out, but no, he's being slowly dissolved. Or as slow as you want them to be dissolved. Now, again, extra packaging, extra protection for all the minis. You can see everything is below here. Look, there is just here's the Ogre. Now we've had the artwork. You've been seeing that since I've started this, but he is just incredible. I just love the extra bits. You've got this sword hanging up. You've got this broken shield. Giant club. Got some skulls on his chain. Yep, he's up for anything. We've got the Etin. Etins are also good fun. Look at those weapons. Great stuff. What's he carrying behind him? Oh, he's got, look at that. They've got spiked weights, look. Absolute carnage. Again, you can just paint these up, play them in any game you wish, and it will look amazing. Okay. What else should we pick on? Ooh, there was so much here. So you have a few multiples. You can see that they all kind of look the same, look similar. You've got a giant rat. I'm not going to go near the spider because I don't like spiders. Let's see if I can get him back in. I think I can. There we go. He's in there somehow. But there is a ton of stuff. Here's one of the berserkers. Look. Wow. Just wow. I love that the dynamic pose on that. Look. He's going to use his chain as a whip. He's going to bring the beat down on you. Incredible. Right, you go back in there. Okay. We have another slot. Again, like I don't know which is supposed to go in where. Where do they go? There are so many slots and extra storage things available that I'm not sure where they all go. Now, anyway, that is the box.
It's going to probably take me a little while to get everything back in place. I have to remember where it all comes from. Somehow, somewhere. Was it this way? Was it that way? I think it might have even been that way. I don't know. Oh well. That's a story for another day, I think. I don't know which way it goes. But Gamer Trays, who makes these are phenomenal. I was really impressed with how that goes in. I can't put it back in now. No, I have no idea how it went in. How it went in, how it comes out. I should have paid more attention in maths and science. No. But anyway, so all of that goes back in. Oh, I've got to put the board back in. Right, let's give up on that bit. So that is the box. Okay, everything fits back in. These go in here, sort of this way. These go in here, sort of that way. These back in here, that way. This bit goes in here, that way, and all my other bits goes on top. And then, oh, that's my little bit of paper. There we go. That goes on there because it looks gorgeous when the box lid goes back on. And then we go back to our day jobs and wait until the weekend where we can crack this open again. Just slowly pushing out all the air. There we go. And it is gorgeous. Now, there you go. That is BARDSUNG. Highly recommend it. Get this on pre-order. You will absolutely love it. Somehow, we're going to see if we can play this online. If you're a big fan of this, let me know. I will be doing more videos. If there's anything specific you want to know about, let me know in the comments below this. And until then, stay safe, be good, and subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/BandofBadgers. Ta-da.